I was in university for a number of years at your... You're furt. You're furt. You're furt. You're furt. Sorry. You furt. Wonderful. What's up, guys? Glowstick Gary here, and welcome to Pentiment. It's a storybook-like game that we're gonna try out together and see what it's all about. Let's get into it. Let's see, new game. Oh my goodness, easy. Yeah, let's go with easy read fonts because I'm gonna have a hard enough time reading it as is. Got it. Oh boy, here we go. I can't read any of that. Oh, I got a rock. What do I do with the rock? Oh no, I'm erasing it. Oh God, what have I done? Oh. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Oh, there's a lot of choices here. We're distracting the sisters. Ooh. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage him. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Oh, there we go. I said, it's not my fault that God made me this handsome. You're insufferable. Alas, this Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. Oh? Perhaps this longing for you will instill them a greater appreciation for beauty. Right. Try telling that to the abbot next time, Andreas. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have to finish both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits you. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Oh, what is all this madness? The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. Ah, true, your majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Am I in a real place? That's really the question. How about, I don't know, your majesty. I will pray for your safety and swift return. Gobrian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, your majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, your majesty. X. Oh. What is happening here? Pay no mind to the other fools, Andreas. Are you sure? I don't know if we're gonna make it. I feel like these guys up here might get angry and try to take us out. I never do. Oh, I just push him into the water. At least if it would... Yeah, at least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. Heh, they're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. I mean, apparently not. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run you ragged, boy. Oh, yeah. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. That's what I like to hear. Oh my gosh, just push him off into the water. Gah! Would you please stay? Oh my god. I'm not sure what's happening. I give up. Take me home, Gobrian. As you wish, Andreas. Okay, that was a little bit awkward. Oh my, oh, here we are. Finally, somewhere. Good morning, Ursula. Good, monsieur. Oh, okay, well then. Time to get up. Yes, yes it is, please. So, I presume that was all a dream because that was kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. I really should clean this up. Well, why don't you do that? Oh, okay, I can just click. Sweet. Why aren't you cleaning? Does this clean things up? Oh. Another day, another few pages for the Abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. And I need to get across town so I can head up to the Abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Oh, okay. Well, let's do that then. What's this? Okay. A bunch of people are giving me books to read. Why is this underlined? Oh, well, never mind. We'll find out later. The Gutna house. Oh, hi there, little one. How are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stand on top of you. And it's cute. All right. Some chairs hanging up on the wall here. It's a strange place to put those. Hi, Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the Abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you to join him for dinner at the Abbey. Okay, who's Otto? That's a very long finger. I'm assuming this is Otto, because I don't think I'm eating it with a dog, a frog, whatever this abomination is holding this axe, or a rabbit playing a trumpet. Otto stopped by. Yes, around dawn. Oh, okay. Well, that was interesting. You all right? Oh, this must be the food. Oh, thanks. It's a very small amount of food, but yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Here you are, Andreas. That's too kind of you, Clara. Many thanks. Master Andreas, it wouldn't be too much trouble if could we... What? Could we what? What's happening? Would it be too much trouble if you paid next month's rent today? And if we raised it by 2 groschen? I don't know how much that is. What does that mean? It is a type of thick silver coin. Oh, okay, we're not going to read all the rest of that. I got you. But what is that like? $20? $100? I'm not sure what you're talking about by 2 groschen. I hate to ask, but we're behind on our taxes to the Abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it, even more than usual, I mean. Oh my gosh, all the, here we go. Yeah, were you expecting these? Well, wait, were these taxes expected? Peter says our taxes didn't go up for years, but since we've been married, it's just gone up and up. It used to be that if we didn't have the money, we could make a payment in kind with some of our crops. The Abbot stopped that last year. Now, if we don't get a good price from the miller, it's hard to give the Abbey its share. I know it's not your problem, Andreas, but you kind of live here, so it's kind of your problem now. Oh, Peter. Yeah, who's Peter? Oh, he looks nice. All right. can you find it in your heart to help us out? Absolutely. Of course. It's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I mean, he already wears a hat. Oh, God bless you, Andreas, and may St. Luke watch over you today. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Oh, what St. Luke are we talking about? St. Luke is a bunch of cats. Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Frederick allows me to work on my masterpiece. There's a lot of talking going on here. Unreasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. And yes, I'll do finish. Or when I do finish, I'll go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist? Oh. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. I got confused on who was talking. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after... some wandering. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is, but I know now that's what I want to do. Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in passing. Anyway, I don't know anything about art, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. I've even torn a few pages from it and kept them for later in case I need them to sell for money. It's my finest work. Good. It makes me glad to see some confidence in the men around here sometimes. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and we'll see you after Vespers for supper. What is Vespers? Oh, dusk. What? Just don't use complicated words. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Strucker invited me over for supper. Okay, who's this guy? All right, cool. I'm going to forget that in like 5 seconds anyways. Of course! Please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Gertner Farm. Oh, look, there's the guy. Hi there, Peter. Yes. Hi, Peter. Andreas! Andreas! Do you not say anything else? I guess not. Okay, well, we'll go over here. Hello! Or not hello. Whatever you want to call it. Who are you? Ill Peter, okay. Hi, Ill Peter. God bless you, eh? Andreas. Oh, yes. Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's gone to shit since my days. I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Eh, well, of course they wouldn't know how to do anything now. No one follows the old ways anymore. The old abbot didn't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we left a little offering to Percha to keep the skies clear and the weather fair. Just some other deity? Yes. Okay, it's some goddess. Matthias knew that the Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. Oh my gosh. You think that spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Huh? Sharper than you look, eh? The saints weren't the first to watch over Tassing. Oh, what happened? This kind of freaked me out. My father knew that old Ranning Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us need to keep the traditions alive. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. That way the witches don't steal your soul. totally makes sense, Peter. I'm so glad we had this conversation. I should go. All right. God bless you. Yeah, okay, well. All right, well, this path is being blocked by some sheep. Actually, wait a minute. This guy here, he looks particularly happy about his situation. Actually, he looks a little bit like he's been eating some of the green, if you know what I mean. All right, anyways, let's head back this way. Onward. Oh, now you're going to talk to me, Big Jorg.
Morning, Andres.
Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? You working today?
Just taking a rest for a bit. They're still in the field. He's a bit awkward with a plow and took me a while to pull it out. You all still happy?
Every day but Sunday.
Right, thank God for Sundays. Smells like a storm's coming.
Smells like, a farm to me.
You've been traveling too much. Where was you spending your Washington before you came to Tassing?
Oh, what is happening now? Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Oh, some Italian and French. I don't want to know that. Dutch and French. We're just gonna be from the Low Countries. We're the underdog in this story. We know some Dutch, French, and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Okay, here we go. Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent, all the great art cities of Flanders.
Where's that?
North and west, down by the sea.
There's a problem. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in the mountains and you'll be able to smell the storm coming.
How long will that take?
10, 15 years.
I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg.
Well, you thought I was allowed to do it anyway. Other than I mean.
Oh my. Oh. Here we go. So these jobs, we're going to be the underdog. We're going to be the penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, and minor crimes, and fist fights. Let's do it. Getting into trouble. I've got involved in a scheme or two, a bit of mischief, more than a few brawls. Antwerp is overflowing with riches, rich fools, and traders from across Christendom and beyond. There's always someone to have a bit of fun with, or a bit of a fight.
Sounds a strange way to pass the time, Andrews. Anyway, gotta get going.
Jorg, let's go!
Dad's already acting like I'm talking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andrews.
Until later. Now will you talk to me, strange man? Peter! Andreas. Okay, apparently not. All right, let us continue to the town commons. All right. Oh, my, there's a lot going on here. Blacksmith. Indris. How you doing, buddy? Oh, Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Of course. Wonderful. I've got too many irons in the fire. Or rather, horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand. Now they'll overheat and I won't be able to work the metal. Interesting. Oh. Here, take the shoe in the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and hit it with the hammer. Oh. What is happening? Oh, well, that looked terrible. I'm sorry. All right. Thanks for the help, Andreas. I don't know what I was thinking doing all of those at once. Well, I don't know either. You're the blacksmith. I sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. have you considered an apprentice? I have. None of the boys in the village seemed interested. Keep at 'em. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Ha! Klaus would have my head if I tried. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you and Otto up at the Abbey guest house for dinner. Until then. All right. Well, that was interesting. So that path's blocked by sheep. What is this situation up here? It looks like some people are getting yelled at for something. Oh my God, and all these sheep. Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on them. It looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell and the sheep started hopping it. Oh. I guess I'll help. Or maybe I should just beat up Martin. Martin, idiot, you gonna help them? Mind your own business, asshole. Oh, really? Martin, that is enough! And Andreas, leave the discipline to my mother. Oh, look, there's something going on up at the Sternar's place. Yes, those horse things have very tiny heads. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. Christ, I haven't seen Lucky that worked up since Peter and Claire's wedding when Johann pulled his pants down. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel streaks behind a stonemason dinger. A stonemason, sorry. Stonemason dinger. Oh, my memory. You think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. Well then, Hetty, behave yourself. Don't we have enough to deal with right now? Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving our skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, see you later. Help your aunt and your cousin, right? Yeah, yeah. Eat shit, Andreas. Oh, what am I, where am I going? Alright, we just wanna, is this where we're wanting to go, is down here? No. Perhaps over this way. Aha. I'm glad all of these sheep are blocking the path of where I don't need to go. Look, there's even more here. Hi, person feeding chickens. What in the world? Oh, what? Morning, Andreas. How is it going? Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You still coming by for supper tonight? Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really need to see these new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Elio Spiegel. I didn't realize Father Thomas let you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's just trying to protect people from... witch mania? Oh, God, don't say that, Andreas. We're less than a day's ride from Innsbruck. No need to get people around here all worked up about witches again. Besides, don't talk about witches around Father Thomas. Just a bad idea. Good to know. So, supper tonight at the Vespers? Of course, thank you. Great. I'll tell Marie and Bert you're coming. See you then. See you later. What masterpiece of my... Oh, my... There's Thomas. Hi, Thomas. God bless you, Master Mala. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It's going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get to work. Good, Andreas. I don't recall seeing you at Sunday morning Mass. It's because I didn't show up. You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? I do, but I've been working on sketches late at night, and... Andreas, this is about more than your success in life. There is horses. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mala, this is Lorenz, Baron of Hrothvogel, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. What? This has got to be a place. Okay, yeah, it's a place. Yeah. Good to see you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck and it was terribly dull. I mean, it has a certain charm common to these alpine cities, but the place was crawling with nobles for the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly, but he was sitting for a portrait at the time. Quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter. Oh, there was another artist? Who was the artist, my lord? I'm sure you know him, an older man from Nuremberg with enough of a reputation to paint the Emperor. I'm sorry, my lord, I'm not sure who you mean. Have you not heard of Albrecht Dürer? Pity, I thought he was known across the empire. Anyways, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead to make a visit to Curacao. I heard Father Matthias died shortly after my last visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey and for us all. Indeed, by good fortune, I recently came across a copy of the Historia Tassier. He was reading during my last visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of the first. It contains some fascinating details about the history of this place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of scandal, eh? Yes. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss Tassing's past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gennor, and now I have come to check on its progress. Oh my lord, if you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with the young Master Mela here. Yeah, not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by our city council. Andreas is just a journeyman artist from Nuremberg. For the next few months, he's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. A Nuremberg artist putting in an Abbey scriptorium in 1518? Oh, we should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Wonderful! It's so rare to find someone in the countryside who knows anything about art. Thank you for the introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Did the Abbot invite me? Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do, refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Miklos, I'm dismounting. Run ahead of us and take the horses to the Abbey's guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mela. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to not be a master. You said you were unmarried? Yeah, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my vocation later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at your furt. Your furt. Your furt. Sorry. Your furt. Wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? Tremendous mind. He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have met him, did you? You must tell me. No, he was a few years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. I agree wholeheartedly. I simply must beat him if I get the chance. I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Oh. Father Matthias was not above having a lively debate. I hope Father Gernot is not disappointed in that regard. But enough about Luther for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. No. My family is merely wealthy enough to have provided me with all the books and tutors a child could dream of. I love all knowledge, from Aristotle and Cicero to Ficino and Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is well read. This is me thinking, I guess. I may have misjudged the Baron. He seems that he is well read and as any university student. In truth, I'm simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? No, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but I didn't finish. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Oh, man. So if I was like this kind of underdog, I don't think I would know law. Definitely wouldn't know theology. I'm going to say I was a herbalist. Medicine. All things medical, studying the latest and greatest text coming out of Italy. Yes, the Italians continue to innovate in that area. Extraordinary, really. Fascinating work. Who knows what secrets we may learn about the human body in the decades to come. Oh no, somebody... You! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. But, excuse me? Curse you, Lawrence Rothfucker! Purchased dogs tearing you to pieces would be too kind of a fate. Well, she's just a... These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality, don't you think? What was that about? Who knows? By the time I finish guessing, the old crow will probably be dead. God. That was nice. I like that. Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna continue going this dark path. Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurgy, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. Yeah, let's do this. I used to access to the university library to pursue more esoteric interest. Oh, esoteric how? Mystical texts, books on alchemy, invoking spirits, divination. Purely academic, of course. Of course! I started with Ficino's Corpus Hermeticum, and my interest only deepened from there. Quite interesting, Andreas. I'll make some time to speak with you more on this topic during my stay. Oh, I look forward to it, my lord. And your other studies, was there anything else you excelled at? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was a logician. Yeah. I'm very good at doing things. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's organon of the foundation of your study? Yes, the organon for logic and Euclid's elements for geometry, but the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new texts on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastic philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logica. I can't read any of these words. Arguing nominalism against Platonic realism. And of course, Thomas Aquinas gave us the tools to employ both faith and reason in the pursuit of truth. All monks and friars, of course, the great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the church's vision of truth. Is that so wrong? I question that these great men should have had to wrestle logic into what the church established by fiat and force. Ah, there's the abbey. Well, time to perform a demonic ritual and consume the town. I mean, I have good memories of this place and Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How'd you come to know of him? How did you come to know of Kershaw at all? Well, my family have been patrons of Kershaw for, I don't know how many generations. Some years ago, I heard that Kershaw still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists have taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. Well, Kershaw is more than a bit old-fashioned. Some of my friends think I'm mad for commissioning the manuscript from an abbey in this day and age. But, well, my family have been patrons of Kershaw for generations. It seems wrong to stop now while there's still talent here. I commissioned a manuscript through Father Godot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on the progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book with 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well. The venerable brother Piero. How venerable? He still has his wits and his skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero is an incredible talent with color. Then I very much look forward to seeing it. Well, okay, let's go then. Alright, is this the church? Hey, my boy. Miklos, tend to the horses and the baggage. I'm heading up to the abbey. Yes, my lord. Alright, that was an interesting interaction.